It's raining. Of course it's raining. Rain.
What happened?
It's raining.
Unlucky guys, unlucky.
Wet race and wet quali. It's full wet. Oh, yes! Yes!
I thought you'd be a bit
Yes!
disappointed that this didn't happen yesterday.
Yes!
On another note, good evening, everyone. Okay, you started out by saying tech issues. Nice. With.
The panic from everybody. I'm loving it. We are in for an absolute treat this evening, everybody. We are in for a treat.
This is going to be a nightmare.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. This is just what we wanted. Oh, settle in, everybody. Settle in.
Sit down, relax, and enjoy this.
Oh, it's got all the makings of the best stream ever right now. It is set. It is, slap bang set for us.
Well, I mean, it's so easy to bin it in the dry. I'm going to have the what? This is going to be carnage. But Jakob is first across the line.
Well, I'm watching Shane at the moment. I want to give Shane a little bit of a run out. I like this because it mixes up everything. Because you're going to have people who aren't usually at the top. But yeah, this session actually means something, doesn't it? And
For the first time in a long time.
It is. I'm so jealous. I wish I was racing right now. Oh, somebody's binned it. Somebody's binned it on a
already.
63.
That is the Aston Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a crash. I mean, there is only what? Well, there's two. There's Hitman and Gaz, and I think it's Gaz.
It is Gaz. Yeah.
So they still keeping on board with Shane. It's a nice tidy lap so far.
I'll stay on board with Jakob and I'll let you know. Really nice and tidy this.
Shane's doing really well. I like it.
Good. If this is an indication of what's to come, I'm for a treat.
I just said apologies if anyone heard me cheering at the beginning.
Hey, you can't apologise for that.
Shane's nearly gone! Oh, he's lost it! Oh, and there we go. Bin corner, victim number one nearly, but he held it.
Jakob with the 25.4. That's a good lap. That's a good lap.
It's not a bad lap. Not a bad lap. I mean, I'm expecting a little lower than that, to be honest.
We'll see what the others
sort
can
of dries off a
yeah.
bit. The more people are driving on it, I'd expect to be in around. Well, if it was me, I'd be expecting to get myself around the 120.
Ooh.
We've got our first retirement. It is
First
Lamb Royale.
DNF.
Somebody's binned it. Where have they binned it?
Someone else has binned it. It's a Mercedes in Sector 1, and a McLaren's binned it in the same place.
Oh my word! It's all
Gem was taken.
off. It's Gem. Yeah. I think what we should do is we should just watch. We should just watch that sector where everybody crashes.
He's struggling to turn around.
I'm on
Okay,
walking
he's
chaos
heading
right
in-
now.
he's
Let's see
heading
what
in the
walking
right
chaos
direction.
can do. What can walking chaos do? Nice and tidy around there. He's looking really balanced through this. That was a really, really good sector walking. I'll give him that.
See, will it go purple? No, not quite.
Still a good sector. He's nice and tidy through there. He's gone a little wide, but he's held it. And oh my!
And that's that lap gone.
Oh, that scared me.
The track limits take no prisoners.
And there you go. There is our 20th driver, Lambrelor, and he was having some real issues getting in the lobby, but he's in now. So we do have a full grid. What a treat! What a treat! We've already lost one driver. I can't believe it. Unless he's just retired. He could have just retired, in fairness.
He could have.
Got a yellow in sector 1. It's Mercedes who's binned it.
Out the final corner.
Who's binned it?
It's Chizu, and he's out.
He's out. Oh my word! So that's 2 people
That's
out.
two victims already. 2 victims.
Let's watch Gem. So we're on board with Gem. We've seen him spin it once, so let's get on board just in case maybe he does it again. Oh, that is nervous. Oh, and there's. Oh, there's your victim. He's got no problemo. He's thinking about going on dries. Is it dry enough yet? I mean, it is looking like it's going to clear up, in fairness. I would be tempted to have a go on the dries.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to have a go on the dries toward the end of this session.
Yeah, it's right in that zone, isn't it? In between the 2 tyres. Because it's raining, but it's not all that hard.
Oh, there goes Gem. That's not too bad. He got the power down. He's still sliding a lot. And DRS has been enabled, so
there you go.
my call was right that it is going dry. So
is it time yet? So it looks pretty wet.
I'd be getting myself out there, put a lap in on the dries, because it will, it'll get you through. Nice from Gem there. He's kept it on the track. We're coming up to the difficult section now. Thank you to the 14 people watching. For any of the 14 people watching, I just want to let you know that this is the greatest thing that's ever happened.
He's a bit gutted that he's not involved in this.
He's
but...
got very wide. Oh,
there's another bin.
There has been another bin. It's a yellow
Sposey.
flag in sector 1 and 2. Sposey.
He's still in there.
People can be upset as they want, but it is to randomise the weather. And we had wet sessions yesterday.
Yep. Got to deal with it.
Got to deal with
Which I didn't.
Oh, I don't know how he is not invalidated. Oh, and he's gone! He's gone! Oh!
And he's out.
He's out!
Victim number 3.
Posey there did not want to take that, did he? We got Harley on out lap. Let's keep an eye on Harley because he's on the softs.
He's our first one. Oh, no problemo. Is spun. He's given the softs a go as well.
He has, yeah.
Along with C though.
Not got any damage though. I can see he's not got any damage.
No, he just spun it. Managed to save it.
Get back on board with Harley. Not only on an out lap at the moment, so it's nothing to really worry about. But he's going to give it a go. Fosey's on a lap, which is not counted. So I think Harley's going to be the person I want to watch.
I'm keeping my eye on C
no
though.
problemo.
He'll be the first to come around. Hang on, we got a yellow flag. It's probably Emma going slowly.
Yeah. I don't think he's actually spun it though.
No.
Yeah, Harley's really struggling through the sector, as I'd imagine you would. If you hit this curb, it's going to send you. And it has there, sent him. But yeah, I think realistically, a good time now on these softs, certainly towards the end of the session, would be about a 117 or 18.
Yeah.
I think that's where you'd be looking. That would be if you were tier 1, maybe tier 2, 120. Around there. And this is where you see the big difference in the tiers, because it's not all about the raw pace on a single lap. It's also about
getting it round.
The conditions. The controlling the conditions.
I mean,
most of the tier 1 drivers yesterday struggled, but if you look at the guys who were top of the championship, those top 6 in the championship didn't necessarily struggle.
Yeah, well, it all just comes down to a little bit of timing at the end, as you found out in Q3 yesterday.
Yeah, it is timing, but I mean, 3 drivers are out. It's all about surviving at this point. Harley's having a great lap, by the way.
Gonna hop on board with him then.
I mean, I'm gonna switch on board with no problemo and see how he does through this section. If he's gonna bin it anywhere, this will be it.
Seen C though, he survived the S section.
He's looking drier out there though.
It is. It's stopped raining.
Nice and tidy through there. A little bit wide, but he's not invalidated. That's not a bad sector. Purple sector as well.
Going to give us our first indication of what the time is like.
Harley there invalidated it.
21.5.
Evo 21.5. Yeah, so I imagine that start coming down.
Yeah.
Back to the 19s and 18s.
The track wears in.
Yeah.
See what? Oh, Harley's invalidated.
No problemo does a 120.4, so even quicker.
Yeah.
Great lap from him.
Those times are going to tumble.
And Gaz is still on the inters. Really odd choice that. and 4 laps on them. It would have been better for him to save them, I think, and get on the dries with how many wet sessions we've got coming.
And here's a wet race, I think, as you informed me.
Yeah, so there you go, straight into the pits. So, outlap wise, we've got Walking Chaos on an outlap. Also looking down, Harley's doing a second lap. I'd imagine that will improve. We've got a yellow flag somewhere.
I think that's in sector 2. It is.
Fosey there.
I guess just people getting out of the way.
Yeah.
A couple of these guys at the bottom, Jacob was just about to come across the line. And set a 19.6.
That'll be enough to get him through.
They're coming down and down. Yeah. I would think so.
Valorian has realised that it's now time for me to get in the pits. As it stands, we're going to be losing 6 drivers. That's because they haven't set any times. Lewis, Fosey and Hitman. Let's watch Lewis the Beast about to start his lap. 18.1 from Problemo, even quicker. Great work from him.
Harley's coming around the final corner as well. This is going to be an improvement.
And it is third. So just showing you how much quicker those soft tyres are right now.
Track's drying out nicely. Walking Chaos set in a purple middle sector.
And Lewis the Beast having a lovely tidy lap so far. It's not the line I take through there, but it is quick.
There goes Walking Chaos.
17.3. So yeah, we're going to get down to those 16s and 15s.
I think it'll just sort of become a regular.
By the end of this, we might even get to the point where it's
dry.
dry, but it is going to start to rain again, isn't it? According to the guy, it's going to start to rain again. Yeah, so it might be that he starts dry, so we might have an absolute flurry in Q2 of everybody going out. Lewis the Beast has invalidated, by the way.
Pressure's
on
a
lap right now. Fosey's doing a good lap here. Somebody I expect to get through anyway, Fosey. It's been very quick.
I think what you want at the moment is just a sub 120. I think this will put
117, 5 seconds.
Absolutely lovely.
About there. Wait, somebody sideways, or did I imagine that?
He didn't. He didn't. He did.
Yeah, I thought I didn't, but I did. Rambalorian's on a lap right now.
Brown Wolf into the 16s.
Yep, 16.2.
A little bit of pressure on these guys at the bottom who haven't set a lap.
Don't know why Lewis the Beast and Hitman hasn't.
Hitman's not even gone out.
Yeah,
he's just waiting for it to dry out.
He said he was upset about the wet, so he said he's not setting the lap. But as I've just DM'd him in the server, it's dry. So,
he can do what he likes.
yeah. That's a 1. Oh, it's invalidated. Rambalorian, so ignore me.
He's just about to start a lap that he really needs to put in.
And there we go. Shane going even quicker, 15.8. So now getting down to the times you get in the normal dries. It must be like practically normally dry out there. There's really no excuses now for these drivers saying about, oh, it's raining. Well, you've got a dry session now.
Pretty much completely dry, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got.
I mean, we had the same sort of situation yesterday, and we're still 3 seconds quicker.
Yeah.
So it just show you the pace difference.
Even me. Not 3 seconds.
14.9. That's a bit better.
Yeah. Stuff from Brown Wolf. I thought he'd be doing a bit better this season.
Tasty's about to set this lap in.
Performances last season, but he's not had the best season so far.
See how Tasty does. Tasty from Tier 1 the season before. This is looking a great lap, by the way. I was looking a bit better than I thought, but who knows? It's still 11th. He's still going through.
Just about, yeah.
Rambalorian's invalidated. You've got Lewis and Hitman both on an out lap now.
Hitman's finally coming out.
The only person not out on the lap is Leo. So it looks like Leo's going to get himself knocked out at this rate.
Yeah. Oh, it's Fosey out. Been down at the S section. It's a deadly place, that. Claimed many cars.
What's going on? Yeah, I mean, we'll see some in the wet race. I mean, the race is much harder with tyre. Whoa, we've seen somebody bin it there. Who's that in the middle of the track? It's F1ABEEZ. F1ABEEZ's gone.
Yeah, I just said
Maybe
that.
we've lost. I know. I didn't realise he was in the middle of the track like that in that session. I thought you meant he was in a different session. Sorry, I misheard you. I thought you said, oh, we haven't seen many drivers crash in that section. And I thought you said somebody's crashed somewhere else. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I realise now. So we're only going to lose one driver, and I think it'll be Leo. Because he's not setting a lap. Hitman on his lap right now. Let's see how he does. Hitman a favourite to win the title. Gaz at the top at the moment. I would call Gaz a title favourite, but he's not. Because he never keeps it on the track very often. Stevo getting out of the way of Hitman really well. Ooh, still a bit tight though, wasn't it?
I'm interested to watch this Hitman lap. Under pressure, he's got one shot. He might be able to get around doing another lap if this one doesn't pan out. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, Hitman's looking tasty through there.
Oh.
Validates it. Yep, you can't do that
Dodge
this
that
season.
wheel.
Last season you could. Can't do that this season. Last season that was a great
Yeah.
line through there. This season, not so much.
They've tightened
Lewis
it
the Beast
even
behind
more.
him is. Obviously, it was very lenient last season.
Like
you
they
have to
needed
say.
to. Yeah. Too easy to get through there.
And here comes Lewis the Beast. He's going to get the lap set, which is good for him. There you go, he's through.
That'll do him nicely. Yeah.
Pokemon Jakob is cutting across the track.
Good luck from the Alpine.
Top
Now
Kid
the pressure
Jack is on
really
his
is on Hitman now.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to be the fastest lap right now. Just gotta get it in.
Exactly. At the moment, there's 4 drivers. Leo's on an outlap, so this means we are going to get that excitement at the end here. We've also got Rambaloring on an outlap as well, on a lap right now. So these 3 guys have all going to be fighting for it. Pokemon Jakob is also in danger, by the way, and it's invalidated this lap. So we could be losing Jakob here, David.
Hitman's made it through the F section. That's the key, but you've got to get through. The rest of this lap is pretty difficult to invalidate on.
Let's watch Rambaloring. Rambaloring just needs to keep it on the track. There's a yellow flag in sectors 1/2. Rambaloring's had a really good section there, in fairness. He got through there really well. Hitman, fastest lap of anyone. But at the moment, Jakob, Leo and Rambaloring all in danger. And I think Jakob is the one we're going to lose, which would be a huge shock if we lost Jakob. A former Tier 2 race winner, somebody you'd expect to be fighting for the title. And this is a great lap from Rambaloring. He gets himself through when it needed to. Is Leo going to get the lap in? Leo is the only one who can knock Jakob out now. And Leo's gone very wide.
It's not invalidated. Have we seen a bit of a cheese there?
No, there is. It's well known.
No.
And there goes Walking Chaos. And I think we're about to lose Jakob as long as Ultra crosses the line.
Which he has done.
That drops Jakob out. And Tasty. Oh my, Tasty and Jakob are both out. So
Tasty's
drops
season
below
just gets worse and worse.
because he didn't get a quicker lap than F1ABEEZ.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. So losing 6 drivers. I mean, 4 of them crashed out, so...
Well, I would say I'm shocked, but I'm not.
No, Hitman just has to cross the line and we're ending the session. Well. Just Hitman's car. We're waiting to just pull into the the pits. But apart from that, that was an exciting session, wasn't it? 4 retirees.
But it's been a long time since we've had an exciting Q1.
No, it has, really. I agree with you entirely. I think this is going to be a great race if it's wet. It'd be interesting to see what happens in this next session, because if it starts dry, and they are forecasting it to rain, surely people are going to have to get out of there right away, which is going to cause a little bit of a backlog.
Get very chaotic. There's a big traffic jam on the final corner.
It's a 3-3 split. 3 reserve drivers, 3 full-time drivers. So it just shows you that the reserve drivers on par with the tiers. And it's good also to see that if you look at it, I mean, Walking Chaos went quickest, but you got Hitman who's so close to him, and you got Gaz and you've got Brown Wolf and Shane, and they're no problem. They are looking on pace with this tier, which is great to see.
Yeah, that is good to see.
I'm gonna have a victory donut. Is that all right?
That's absolutely fine.
Brilliant. Here it goes. Oh, I go in one bite. I've had the whole donut. Sammy's got through, by the way, from Q1 for the first time. He's very happy.
Well done to Sammy.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I've eaten my donut. I think we're ready to go again.
That was quick.
And yeah, people are out right now. I told you I ate it in one bite. I wasn't joking.
The mini one.
Yeah, I've got those Dunkin'. There's a Dunkin' Donut that's opened up down the road from me.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Yeah.
That is dangerous.
It's amazing. On the road next to me, we now have Papa John's, Pizza Hut delivery, Domino's,
Oh no.
Burger King, McDonald's, KFC,
Oh lord, he in trouble.
and then we got Dunkin' Donuts as well. There's a Subway. So you've basically got everything.
It's everything you could want.
You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing more that you could want. So, who's going to be the first one round? It's Shane.
It is Shane.
So I think it's going to rain at the end of this session, which is why everybody's out straight away.
Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, there's quite a few still in the pits, which I'm a bit surprised about.
I'm also surprised that people are going on mediums. If it's a wet race, what do you gain?
No, it's true, it is a wet race, isn't it? But that does not make any sense.
Starts wet, why are you slowing yourself down? Unless you just want to use it for a pace lap, I guess. But let's watch Shane then again.
And again, he's getting a lot of airtime.
Yes, he was the first one out. I always do this.
Ooh.
Oh, he's had a 5-place grid penalty. What's happened?
Oh,
Severe
dear.
collision with Sivo. Where's Sivo? Oh no! What?
Oh
So that's
dear.
5. I'm sure we'll be hearing something about that, but there's not much you can do now. Let's get back to Shane. 18 people watching. Welcome to the stream.
Willkommen.
F1ABEEZ, come and join us on the Discord. We have a full grid tonight, but not every tier always has a full grid. We're always looking for more reserve drivers, and there might even be a new tier soon. Who knows?
Yeah. And we have social medias.
We do. We have the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok,
El TikTok.
the Codemasters community. Shane's just invalidated. What else
Also have
I'm
YouTube.
sure there's more. But what, YouTube, website.
Website, yeah.
Probably more than that.
You can pretty much find everything. Everything you could want
Yep.
on the website.
And Leo, I think, has binned it.
He has binned it out of the S section.
Absolutely. So there's another victim. I'm just going to get to Walking Chaos. He's right in the middle of the track as well. The only thing I can think to that is because he's... First of all, the mediums are harder to drive on than the softs.
Yeah.
From experience yesterday, they are not fun. Oh, my word. Brown Wolf there went for a skid on them. Almost. I'm going to keep on board. And Brown Wolf's lost it! I called it! Look at that! I called it! Straight away, I said he looked like he was losing the control.
It's those mediums.
The mediums
Everyone
are a
who's
lot
gone on
harder
the
to drive
mediums
on
are
than the
having a
softs.
lot of issues.
Gaz with a 14.5.
That's a good solid
See
lap.
what Harley does.
He's invalidated. Yeah, he's coming straight out with those mediums. Not surprised at all.
Let's keep an eye on Cop Kid Jack then. Oh, he's
It's
got
a
little
waste
bit
of
wide.
a set of mediums.
Yeah, not the best line to do there.
No.
And he's invalidated.
Got to get a lot tighter to that right hand before that left.
It's really hard to get through. Shane's also invalidated. Let's watch No Problemo. He's been looking really quick as a reserve.
Done a pretty good job so far. Had to ease off there, but it's still not bad.
I eased off every lap I did yesterday, mate. And Shane's retired. What's happened there?
Shane's
binned it on the final corner. That's a new place.
Oh, that is a new place.
He's there.
I hadn't seen that one before.
That's 2 people out.
Got on the power too eagerly. Must have.
It's dry. I don't know what the excuse is. And Hitman's left the session. He's only in the pit, so clearly he's had enough.
He's having a bit of a nightmare.
Be able to get back in time. There's plenty of time.
Got Kid Jack.
Watching Jacob R right now.
Oh, Jacob R. I think he needs to improve a little bit. Make sure he gets through. Want to be in those 15s, low 15s.
Oh. Gaz is being atted for not moving. I didn't see that, but we're going to keep an eye on Jacob R.
Yeah, it's going to be in the 15s. Been dead.
And yeah, it's a good lap.
That's not too bad.
That's going to get him through. Harley's not happy because he got blocked on his lap, he's saying. So a little bit of drama there.
A little bit of drama.
Gaz, one of the most controversial drivers. If he was any driver in real life, he would be Devon Butler. I think that'd probably be fair, wouldn't it? Maybe we should change his name to Devon. I've been watching some of Mazepin's interviews. He actually seems quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't change the fact he's a poor driver.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that. He's got better recently, though. He's not as bad as he was.
No, he's not as bad as he was. I mean, it's sort of difficult to be that bad for that long.
Doesn't mean anything. Let's keep an eye on Harley. Then he's going for that lap. On board with him now. What can he do without Gazza in his way?
Pressure's on him.
2 drivers down. 2 drivers down and out. 3 spots left in the spin.
3 spots and then another yellow flag. But that's not
There is.
for anything serious.
It's just somebody going slow, that's all. You can keep an eye on all the yellow flags for me. We've got, I think it's Brown Wolf going around there next, mate. So if you want to keep an eye on Brown Wolf.
Ooh. He's on his outlap there, so I wouldn't expect anything. Safely through. Oh, he's warming his tyres. That was a bit dangerous.
Harley's looking nice and tidy so far on this lap, by the way. A little bit slower than I'd like to see around there. He didn't carry as much speed as he could have. See how he does through here, though.
No, that's not the line.
He's done the Hitman.
Yeah.
It's not the line. That's the line from last season. Absolutely. Not this game.
Let's
get on board with Brown Wolf. Do I need to invite Hitman back? I feel like I need to.
Oh, did he leave?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
Not sure.
Yeah, let's get him back in.
Oh, it says he's in. I'll invite him to game anyway. Just in case he's not in. But I saw him leave and I never saw him rejoin, so. Brown Wolf looking good on this lap so far. Harley starting his second lap. We'll get back to him in a minute. Tyre wear will start to become an issue after a couple of laps on these tyres, by the way.
Yeah.
They'll start to make you a little bit more drifty.
You want to get this out of the way as soon as possible.
And for all these drivers telling me it's going to be wet every session, I feel like I've been lied to.
Oh! He saved it. Oh. He'll have skid marks.
You lied to and I wasn't fucking driving.
Ooh, that's the ever-present danger through there. I think
Yeah,
he
Harley
did
can
it
do
pretty
that.
well, that section. Just anything can happen on the exit there.
Good work from Harley. He's gone through there really well. I think Brown Wolf might have to do a second lap.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Harley does. He's definitely
This
improving on
looks
his last
pretty
one.
good. This could dip into the 14s.
No, I think it'll be 15, mate. 15.3. It's a
15.3,
good
yeah.
lap, though.
Yeah.
Let's get back on board with Brown Wolf. He was quite exciting to watch.
What's him in
Watch him
fifth?
again.
Is he going for a proper lap? Looks like he is.
Well, he's going to have to, isn't he? He hasn't set a lap yet, and the time is running out. I mean, the idea is just gun for this lap, and if it's not very good, you bring it in, don't you, instead of setting
Yeah.
it.
You don't want to do too many laps
That
on
was a
these
really
times.
good exit on there. And that was awesome. Well, if you're not starting on it, it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, I forgot that's what it is. Yeah. That's nice.
And that is a brilliant line. That is the best line we've seen of anyone, I think. This looks like it could be up there. This is apparently 6/10 quicker than the fastest. But,
That's what you like to see, isn't it? The driver, makes a little mistake but corrects it, learns from his mistakes. Good bit of driving that.
This is going to be a 14, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
45
nice.
is second just. Oh, look at Gaz getting knocked down to third.
He's hanging on to the podium spot at the moment.
He isn't.
He's absolutely
Now we've got a little
nothing.
bit of a wait, so I don't think there'll be a lot of people out now. We've got Rambalorian who's out. He's actually done a very
Cockpit
good lap.
Jack is the next one, I think.
He's in danger at the moment with that time.
Well,
Here we go.
with
Let's
no
watch
time.
him on board. Absolutely. I think Sammy's also in a bit of danger now.
Making a nice wide line, getting the power down. You can get a good half tenth down this straight if you get a good exit out of there.
And that is a good exit. Is he going to turn in enough? He turned in a little late, if anything, which means he's not had the greatest exit out of it.
Yeah, it's quite
He's lost
a
maybe half a
cautious.
tenth from that.
cautious couple of
Cautious
corners.
approach, yeah. He could have been a bit more aggressive, but if he's not set a lap, yeah, I sort of get that.
He needs to get one in, yeah, just to take the pressure off a little bit.
That's a very wide line. That might invalidate him.
Got away with
Got
that
away
one.
with that.
He's clipping
also
those
a very
curves. You
poor
can't
line.
do that.
He's going to go out wide. He's not going out as wide as I'd like to see him go, which means he's then slowed himself down for this sector. But here it comes. The corner of death.
Ooh,
Very gentle.
yeah. Still on the track, that's what
Probably-
counts.
I think this is going to be in the 15s at the moment, although he's gone. How is he not invalidated?
Yeah, I think this might be in the 16s.
He's a lucky boy. But yeah, I think 16s is now looking more likely. You're right, 16s, high 15s, somewhere around there. 16-2. So yeah, behind
It's a
Sammy.
lap.
He's not going to be
It's
happy
a
with that.
lap.
Not enough to get him through at the moment.
It's better than nothing.
We've got Rambalorian, who's on a lap, but he's invalidated, so he's just taking his time with it.
Got Gaz out on a lap.
We do. Let's get on board with Gaz. We've not watched much of him
He's
today.
a 10th up.
He's 1/10th up. That'd be enough to get him onto, well, pole for this
Top
sector.
spot,
And there's been a
yeah.
yellow flag.
It's just someone going slowly.
In particular.
Yeah.
Let's watch Gaz. Gaz is notorious for binning it. Are we now going to be on board and watch him do it? Harley has binned it though. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just retired in the pits. Oh, Gaz nearly loses it. Doesn't invalidate though.
So if he'd stuck with that and tried to, carry on with the line, it would have invalidated. But weird how it works, isn't it? And get away with it by
Out
going
wide,
really wide. Yeah.
You can go out wide and get away with it, which Leah is trying to do, but it's not gone well for him.
I think it's
Looking like an improvement. It's
Yeah.
not a huge improvement though. 14-4,
It's
so look,
first,
he's happy with that.
Yeah, he'd be happy with that.
Absolutely.
7/10 off his time trial time.
hmm
I think you've got a good rule. You want to be within half a second of your time trial time.
Yeah, that's what I would say, within half a second. But it depends on the setup. And Chaos is retired from the session in the pit, so he feels that he's through. But to be honest, I mean, if you look, I'd say, yeah, walking Chaos. Anybody who's on a 15 like Sevo here and below is certainly not safe.
Yeah.
These people here are now
I think
from 8th to 14th are fighting for this position now.
from what we've seen from Cockpit Jack, I've got to say I can't see him going through.
I can't see Sammy through either.
Sammy's on the brink, yeah. With
I think
Hitman.
Lewis the Beast will probably be the other one who goes. I think Hitman's going to make it through. Hitman's on a lap right now. Let's see how he's doing. He's going around the last couple of corners as we speak. He's
Not
got a purple
invalidated.
sector.
This
He's got a
will
purple
be.
sector as well.
This is going to be quick. I think this will put him into first.
Gaz though.
It
is.
is.
Quicker
By
than Gaz.
1,000.
So, Gaz will not be happy
Two
about that.
Aston Martins. Doing very well at the moment.
It's very much like Tier 1 this with the McLarens. I have to say that because truthfully, every race that me and him have been in, we finished in the top 4, both of us.
I was waiting for you to
True.
put that in somewhere.
Ah, you know. Oh, and Hitman's gone for the wide line. Sammy's retired. So Sammy's
Has he
decided,
accepted his
you know what,
fate?
and Cop Kid Jack's not out yet. So if Sammy had gone out and improved, it was over a second though.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
Or just under. It's a lot of time to gain. I think Sammy's probably thinking, do you know what? If it is a dry start, tyre choice. Yeah, I think that's pretty much end of.
Yeah,
quality,
Cockpit Jack's.
unless Cop Kid
done.
Jack comes out very soon.
Sevo is out,
Back out.
but-
It's ended now.
He set a lap, but it's
Look at
not
that.
quicker. So.
Didn't need to, and then you got Lewis the Beast, who's just on an in lap, as is
Yeah.
Hitman.
So that is Q2 done.
Q2, and it wasn't groundbreaking Q2.
No.
It's a bit of a shame about Shane. I think Shane would have done well. But as with Leo in 14th, he's a great starter, and this is a very
We've seen
long
it time and
start
time
straight.
again.
Is he a great starter in the rain though? Because we've never checked that.
I don't think we've seen that yet. That is a point. Can he transfer those skills into the wet? We'll see. He needs it. He's not in a great position. I think the going out on the mediums there was his downfall.
And there's Lewis the Beast going across the line to end the session. And there we go.
Great stuff.
I think we're here we can strap in now for this final session. We love a final session of quality. Last week's was very disappointing. I don't think we're going to be disappointed this week. I think there's going to be a four-way battle between Hitman, Gaz, Chaos and Brown Wolf for that podium position. I mean, look how tight they were. There was nothing.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap to the rest of the field, isn't there?
I'd say the rest of the field are all battling then from Lewis the Beast down. But even still, even between those guys, there's not much of a gap, is there?
I mean, you'd like to see.
Big thing to watch is Sevo and Harley with their 5-second, grid.
Oh yeah, that'll push him further
High-pace
down.
grid penalties. Yeah, so that puts Sammy into 9th on the start if they
Does.
don't qualify high enough. So
Yeah.
Sammy's actually maybe played quite a good game there from him. I know Sammy's very consistent in races as well.
Yeah. Another person I'll be interested to watch is Jake O.R. He's been a good performer at the end of last season and the beginning of this one.
Maybe
I think
holding some
he's
stuff
more of
back
a
we don't
race
know
day,
about,
but
yeah.
he doesn't look phenomenal around this track for one lap pace. So anyway,
Well. I mean, who are we predicting for pole then, David? Who's your pick?
I mean, off what we've seen so far, I think it's got to be one of the Aston Martins.
I'm gonna punt for Gaz.
You think Gaz will pull through?
I think he will finally. I think this is his time.
I'm going to go for
Finally
Hitman.
pull through.
Nothing against Gaz. I just
There we
think Hitman's a bit more consistent.
Hitman's more proven, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say. Walking Chaos going out on the mediums. That's an interesting choice.
Don't know what that's
Must
about.
be trying to saving tyre sets. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I think what we're going to get on board with to start with is Jake O.R. as he's the first person out. Good chance to watch, who you thought we should watch.
Yeah.
I would certainly say he's a strong contender for a podium. He always is.
He's got good racecraft. That's what we know about Jake. He's not necessarily the highest qualifier, but he does well in the races.
Yeah, he's a bit like... I hate to call myself out here. He's a bit like me.
Well, you last
As of this season. No, this season, I've been qualifying. I've been qualifying in the top 10.
Yeah.
But I think every race I've had a net gain, which is good.
That is true. And you've kept your nose clean while others haven't. And you've been rewarded.
I mean, I even had a poor start in the first lap yesterday.
Yeah.
Dropping down to last of everyone. I still finished 4th. I'm very proud of myself for that last session yesterday, you know. That last session I was on a slower tyre compound and still kept myself within 10 seconds.
Yeah, you did do well. Safety cars helped out as well. Wish we could see quite a few off today.
I think we will, definitely. Let's watch Jake then. First round on a lap. He'll be our pace setter. I'd like to see him get into the low 14s. I think a 14.2 or 3 would be a good starter. Yeah,
his Q2 time was a 15 dead. I think he's got more in the locker than that. We'll see.
I definitely think he's got more in the locker. I mean, look at his line round there. He's definitely got more in the locker.
Lost the back end a little
bit of a loss. Yeah, a little bit of loss, but it's not something I'd be concerned about. I would be slightly concerned about the traffic coming up. That's
28.1. That's not the quickest.
It isn't, but if you look at the traffic coming up, that he might bump into that in the last couple of corners as they're slowing down.
Oh, he might do. Yeah.
You've also got Gaz just behind him, so if you keep an eye on Gaz, we'll jump straight to Gaz afterwards. And this is a sector that catches people out. And that's a bin!
It's caught him
gone!
out.
He's not out though.
How has he survived that?
And Gaz is invalidated.
He is a very, very lucky boy.
He is, absolutely. Hitman starting his lap. Gaz had to... I think he maybe got a little bit distracted. It's probably the right way to put it.
Maybe. Walking Chaos. Committed to the mediums.
He's the next one to get round. He'll be setting up.
Well,
I don't know what's going on there. He's decided he wants to go completely across and restart.
Is he going for another lap or is he coming in the pits?
No, he's going for another lap. I think he's trying to get round quicker.
Interesting.
Coming back. And then Jacob is having to come into the pits, of course. Let's get back on board with Hitman then, your favourite.
My favourite.
And he's invalidated.
Yeah.
Lewis the Beast is going to be the first to cross the line. Get on board with him. He's going to be provisional pole for Sevo. Is Lewis the Beast quicker? Oh my word, that is close between those two. And I said it would be close.
That's a good little fight between those teammates, yeah.
And we've got Rambalorian, who's just gone through as well. He's on a lap right now. Could do quite well. Brown
56 dead. That's a pretty good split.
Brown Wolf is sort of stopped. I'm not sure what's going on. So he's invalidated as well. So this is looking around the same sort of time as well.
Oh, this could creep into the 14s. Will it? Not quite.
Oh, it's close again. So at the moment, it's all about who can actually keep the car on the bloody track. And Gaz is invalidated again.
I think he'll be diving in the pits. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Brown Wolf out of that.
And Hitman's also diving into the pits. So we've got Brown Wolf on a lap, but he's got Rambalorian ahead of him, and he needs to get past him.
A few early struggles from a couple of the drivers.
I would say if Rambalorian's on a second lap, which he is, he doesn't have to let him past. He's on a lap. Rambalorian does not have to get out of the way. So this is interesting if you're Brown Wolf here, because Brown Wolf is clearly quicker.
Well, this is going to be close. Sevo improving on his time.
Oh, there you go. Brown Wolf's invalidated.
Yeah.
And I thought we were going to lose him
Did well to save it again. Done that a couple of times.
We got Harley on an out lap, so the big hitters haven't really set a lap. I mean, Sevo's done a 14.7, which is a good improvement, but that's not the times we were expecting.
We'll ramble on and bank this lap. He's gonna. It's an improvement.
15.1, so it's an improvement. He's
quite enough to move him up any places.
So it's Harley we're now going to watch start a lap. But the
next one
Aston Martin boys are looking in trouble.
They're struggling. They're struggling.
Meanwhile, Sevo's on pole.
That's a good solid lap as well. I'd expect maybe one or two to go, a couple to go quicker.
We've been a little bit worried about Sevo this season so far. He's not looked his familiar self from last season, has he? Last season he was second in the championship, or was it third? He was pretty high up there.
We've seen a few of these better drivers really struggling to get to grips with the new game.
I think a good example of that, although he's not here anymore, was Tier 1's Joe. Last season, dominated. I know he didn't win the titles because he joined late and he missed some races. Harley's just invalidated.
No way. That's a poor place to invalidate.
Let's watch Jake again. So we're back on board with Jake. Chances are running out for him now. He needs to get a lap in.
It doesn't seem like much
Yellow
when you
flag.
invalidate at the start, but it puts the pressure on.
Yellow flag and Hitman watching Rambaloran, I think it was, invalidate. So get back on board with Jake.
That's a pretty decent first little sector.
I think Jake's on here for challenging these guys
looking
around the
good.
pole area.
Doesn't go as wide as some of the others.
Yeah, he's losing a bit of time there.
And he's binned it again, and that time he didn't get away with it.
Yeah, he didn't. In fairness, that one was a lot less than the last one, but yeah, he didn't get away
He
with
hit the
it.
wall at lower speed, yeah.
Yeah. And there goes Hitman, he's invalidated as well. Hitman and Gaz
Oh, a little bit of a
cannot
twitch,
get the
he's
lap
annoyed
in.
with that.
You can see he's not happy. Right, Harley's on the lap now, let's watch Harley.
They're really struggling just to get the laps in. Seaver will be absolutely loving this.
I'll tell you who else will be. Lewis the Beast and Sivo teammates. This is not the
1-2
team we
at the
expect to be
moment.
at the top.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
brilliant
not the
stuff.
team we called. They're all complaining about wets. They can't keep it on the track in the dry.
I think if Walking Care stops messing around and gets on the softs, he might be able to nick that.
He is on the socks. And there you go.
Oh, he's
Harley's
gonna
invalidated
get-
as well. Let's watch No Problemo. He's now getting himself on the lap. This is invalidation station. That's what it is.
Yeah. Will Hitman come in the pits? Let's see. He is. He's going to be strapped for time.
He is.
Got Gaz out. Brownwell's on an outlap. Stick with
Managed to
Problemo then.
finally get, I don't know why. I've been trying for the last. The reason why I've been like quiet at points is trying to get Twitch to work so I can see the chat. But I can see the chat now. I couldn't see the chat before.
Oh, okay.
So now I can see the chat, guys. If any of you want to say hello. Oh, it's not the right button. Let's keep on board with No
Yellow
Problemo.
flag is no, nothing to worry about.
Hello, Tom. There goes No Problemo. Nice and tiny through there.
Okay.
Onto the wide line.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Wish
invalidate
I'd
you doing
known that
here.
yesterday.
Yeah, I was keeping it quiet. I didn't do it myself, though.
Well, that's nice and tidy, those few corners there.
That is a quick
Some of the best I've
time
seen.
so far. Is this going to challenge?
It's close.
Oh, he's second. He'll be happy
He
with that,
splits the Alpines.
And Gaz is on the lap right now, so let's get on board with Gaz.
Your favourite to take pole. Pressure's on him now, though.
What was your suggested poll? Cheese. He's also changed his name to F1ABEEZ Cheese, so I'm actually really happy with that. And also, Fozy's about to have his first points. If he gets points here, so just remember that.
Gaz has survived
You
the
wanna
S section. 55.
Want to make Cheesy
that's
an
a good
admin?
sector.
I mean, you're not even admin yourself, Harvey. So I mean,
Oh, he's lost it.
oh, Gaz has lost it. Yep, I just saw it. Oh, he's gonna be so frustrated because that was such a
That's
good
a few
lap.
tenths gone,
Brown-
and that is going to kill his chances of pole. Right now.
It is, yeah. This time he's gonna have to do another lap now. So he's now with only 40% ERS gonna have to put in a better lap. The pressure's on him, and Hitman's on an outlap. He's got to get round, yeah, and put the lap in.
Oh, my God, these guys, they put so much pressure on themselves. With those early invalidations. Made it a lot more exciting for us there. That's a cracking lap from Brownwell, by the way.
I know, I can see that. And in fairness, Sivo's in a great position right now.
He'll be over the moon with second, I
Not
think.
giving him enough credit. Lewis the Beast also on a lap right now. Got a bit of a drag
If he
off
can improve
Walking
as well.
Chaos. We've got a lot of people on outlaps, so it's going to be a real flurry at the end here.
It'll be interesting to see what Walking Chaos can do on the sauce.
Lewis the Beast is who we're watching right now, but Gaz is who we should be watching, who's invalidated again. He's got to get round. He has got to get round and get another lap in. I don't know, he has time.
I don't think he's even going to bother.
He's out of fuel. He's going to get third. But he's let himself down, I would say.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed.
Lewis the Beast has made it through nice and clean. 2 tenths up, by the way. That's going to be enough to put him into third as it stands, ahead of Gaz. So Gaz is going to lose even more ground.
He'll be absolutely fuming. Come on, Lewis the Beast.
Come on, Lewis. Across these last couple of corners. No problemos, retired. Oh, and Lewis hits the wall and invalidates! On the last corner is a 14-8 as well.
No, Lewis. Oh, that's it for Lewis.
Hitman is who we have to get on board with. Hitman's invalidated! Hitman's not going to
Oh my god, this is
It's
nuts.
unbelievable! The pressure has got to them. So Walking Chaos, I think, will be the last person to set a lap. We've also got Rambalorian on the lap, who's improving, so we should get on board with Rambalorian. And we've got Harley, who's invalidated. Are they going to have time? Because it's not ending the session yet. I bet he's invalidated this the next lap. Yep, he has. That's Harley in. Not sure what happened there. But it looks like no problemo. He's retired on track. She's not allowed, so... Not sure what's happening there, but Hitman is going to get a lap in. Because the time was wrong to me. Let's see how Hitman does. Hitman nice and tidy around these last couple of corners. Will he bin it through here? No, and he won't invalidate. He's actually nailed it. This is his chance to get pole. This isn't even particularly quick if we're looking against his time from the last session. He's the last man on track. Is he going to make it around these last couple of corners without invalidating? All he's got to do is cross the line now. Will it be fast enough? Will he get pole? Hitman! I don't think it's enough. I think he's not done it. The suspense. Come on, game. Did he do it? No, he didn't. It's only good enough for third, but he beats Gaz. And that will drop down Gaz into third off the start because Sivo has got that 5-place grid penalty. But what a session that was. And it's a good ending as well, but I think it's a bit disappointing. The times could have been better. I think the wet race will make this very exciting. 20 drivers and wet. You'll be fine, Cheese. You'll be fine, mate. But yeah, a lot slower than Tier 1 yesterday. So it does show that there's a good pace difference. I think that top time there would have got you 7th or 8th yesterday. And there it is. What we've been waiting for. The rain. A bit of wetness. Why are there lots of EU flags? And why is there a Finnish flag? Like, who waves an EU flag? Bloody hell! Who even has an EU flag? Well, session's about to begin. And David's not back, of course, but this is what we expect from him. He just goes and and comes back as he pleases. Gonna underfuel and hope for a safety car. Probably a good bet, in fairness, Cheesy. Whew, that's a stacked grid. With Brown Wolf leading, I didn't give Brown Wolf another. Oh, Rambalorian's managed to disqualify himself off the line. Well. Gaz to bin it. Yeah, I'd call Gaz to bin it as well, certainly in the rain. It's intermediate weather. I'd like to see Gaz win. I think the pressure will get to him, though, being this high up. So he's very impatient. If we're looking down the grid, I think Leo will have a good start. He always does. Got Harley and Fozy, who can certainly get themselves up further the grid. Jakob's a lot further down than he should be. Cheesy, we know how good he can be. I'd expect him to be top 10 in this grid. Reserve-wise, Gem and Lamb have taken each other out. Not too sure why. You know, they're going to start with some nice cold tyres. But when the lights go green, you have to go in order. You don't all just jump straight away. So the first car moves off, then the second, because the whole idea is it's meant to be a chance for you to practice your start. But you practice start in segmentation because no one's going to the full speed. That's why you have like a staggered start for everybody. If you just jump as soon as everybody out, as soon as the lights go green, and you're like 6 people back, you're going to hit the rear end. We also run the rules just as if you hit somebody in the rear end, you're at fault, unless they've brake checked you, obviously. Come to a just complete stop on purpose. I don't think we're gonna have David here for the start. Oh, no, you are here for the start. Right, what's your prediction, David, for the winner right now?
Bramwell's got pole.
I'm gonna go for Hitman. Just at the last second, got third. Got second because Siva got the penalty, of course. I think my prediction for the winner. Oh, it's hard. It's hard with this group. I think we're gonna have to go for Brown Wolf. I think Brown Wolf. Here we go.
It's all about consistency, isn't it?
5 red lights. We're not going to go yet, though. They're just fake lights. And we're away. There's been a Cop Kid Jack has had a drive-through penalty for a full start. Great start there for Brown Wolf. Not such a great start for Gaz. There's a lot of people going wide. This is going to be a horrible first corner. And here we go. Coming to the first corner. You can see everybody all together. There's a massive dive there from one of the Red Bulls. But it's not gone so well for him having to take the grass route. And Brown Wolf keeps on to the lead. Hitman down 2 people because Gaz, his teammate, has had him. And looking at no problemo, he's all over the rear end. Is he going to be able to get around on the outside? Not quite. Get back into TV pod mode. Leo not having a good start, by the way. Oh, he's lost a place off the start. That is not something you'd normally see. And no problemo is on the inside there. Is that enough to get the position? No. Walking Chaos has had a great start, by the way. This is a shout out to somebody. And no problemo goes wide there. He's now going to have to defend from Gaz. Are we going to see anybody bin it on this section? Anybody going to bin it? Anybody want to bin it? No, nobody wants to bin it. Incredible.
In for a little bit of drama.
Looking for a little bin, but nobody's binned it. Every drive around that first lap. We've not had a safety car in the first lap. A real credit there. To tier 2. But what I will say is Shane is slowing everybody down. Look at him. Oh, there's been a big incident suddenly. I said there'd be no incidents, but there was. Gem there getting clipped by Shane. I think Shane... Oh, and Shane and Lamb Royale have clipped each other as well. Shane gets a 5-second penalty for cutting a corner and gaining a place. And Gem and Shane have both had to pit because of that. You can further up the grid. You've got Gaz, who's now got ahead of No Problemo. No Problemo starting to sink. Walking Chaos all over the back of him. Is he going to be able to get ahead? Rambalorian all the way down to 15th, by the way. He's had a shocking start, so he's had to pit. But at the moment, not one safety car. Are you impressed, David?
Yeah, I'm not in.
What do you mean you're not in?
It glitched for me, and I've tried to join back, but it won't let me. Apologies.
Oh. Do you want to reset your Xbox and come back? So I'll let you back in then.
Well, I'll see you in a minute.
Yep, see you in a minute, mate. Well, let's keep it nice and tidy on our side. I'm still here. 3-second penalty for Lewis the Beast. And no problemo there. And a little bit wide, but not enough to anything of a worry of. Be interesting to see how these gaps go. Certainly with Hitman behind Walking Chaos. You would not expect that. Must be struggling with the rain. Brown Wolf with the fastest lap. As we said, my prediction to win is pulling a gap. A nice big gap. Hitman keeping with Walking Chaos. And then behind that, Jake Sort of off the back with Sivo, just on the back of him. Jakob up 9 positions. What a start. Chizzy, also all the way up to 10th. So an incredible start for him as well. Into the points. And yes, Skittering Horror is a wet race. Leo there going very wide behind him. He will start to get invalidations for if you keep doing that. Let's get him back in. There we go. And Walking Chaos has finally got ahead of No Problemo. So No Problemo is starting to sink a little bit. This is the area to be careful though around this little sector. No Problemo losing his rear end! Oh, and I mean Hitman's had to react to avoid a catastrophic accident for him. He wants to get past though because Jake is now catching him. It's not an easy track to overtake on the rain. Oh, and No Problemo just tapping his rear on that. Not what you want either. Good drive out of there. No Problemo weaving all over the place. It's only one defensive move, mate. Can't just keep weaving for the gigs. No Problemo there. Leaving lots of nice space though. And Hitman not able to get through, but there's quite a queue forming now. Are you back in yet, David? There's a nice queue. Oh, he's not back in yet. Hello, Juicy. No.
Oh, a few technical issues.
Are you back in the race?
I'm back in.
Yeah, you want to be following Hitman here.
Oh,
At the moment, that's who I'm following because beyond that, you've got like Walking, Gaz and Brown Wolf have all pulled a little bit of a gap on each other. Whereas No Problemo and Hitman are having some issues. It is a queue.
It is a queue and a half.
And Chizu's got past Jakob.
Jakob had a bit of a wobble there. Now. Yeah.
Hitman is wanting to get past.
We've got yellow flag. That's Leo. No, it's not Leo. It's Lam Royale.
Oh, it's Lam Royale. He's having a great race up until then. Lots of improvement. But yeah.
Slide him right back the order. I'm surprised only 2 people got a penalty so far. That's good for 5 laps in.
And No Problemo is now starting to put the pressure on Walking Chaos.
He's going to go for him here.
Nowhere. Absolutely, of course he is. In fact, I think Walking Chaos might keep it.
Does he run out of legs?
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what Walking Chaos could have done. He sort of kept his space.
He's got a better exit. I think he's going to stay the way it is.
It is, but now there's a huge gap between Gaz and him, and Gaz has got a huge gap to Brown Wolf.
He's in no man's land at the moment.
Though. Maybe Gaz wants this.
Yeah, I think that might actually work in his favour. Oh, we've had a bit of an
Hitman
incident.
At the moment is frustrated. F1ABEEZ has got past Leo. Not one driver out yet, by the way. What an incredible start
that is fantastic.
We'll get ourselves a little bit further up the order. Let's keep our eyes on Hitman. Seems to be the good driver to keep our eye on. A little bit further down, though. Chizu's all the way back on Sivo. Hang on a minute. Is he going to go for Sivo here? He's absolutely climbing through the order. 12 places gained. Could this be number 13? He's had a little think about it. Oh, he's been clipped.
He's done well to save that.
His teammates put the pressure on him. Oh, and Jakob. Yeah, Jakob's not giving that up.
Contact
Why should I?
He's left in the space. It's good racing. Oh, I don't know that one.
Good of him to leave space. I think his teammates can have him if anything.
Wheel to wheel stuff.
And Hitman
this is all about who's going to use more ERS.
Hitman's really closing the gap on Problemo. Couldn't close the gap enough.
Not quite.
Cheezer is just behind Jakob. There's nothing he can do. He's gone for the little take there. Oh, they've had a little tap, teammates. Rosberg and Hamilton.
Nasty.
And no, Jakob's made
backed out.
That'd be really frustrating for Chizu because he was quicker.
That was sensible.
Lost so much time to Sivo now.
He's used absolutely all of his ERS already.
Yeah, as Mint Elephant said, if only Tier 1 was as clean. Yeah, Tier 1's got some stuff to learn from this. Some of the drivers have anyway. But the only way that Mint Elephant that Tier 1 will get any cleaner is if you report as much as Tier 2 do. Tier 2 on some of the races would have 3 times as many tickets as Tier 1. People in Tier 1 just go, oh, I can't be bothered, and don't report it. So it's their own fault, is the way I look at it. I report any instance I have.
Absolutely.
I see, I clip them and I put them in, even if it's not about me. Hang on a minute! Jizzu hits the wall! I don't think he got any damage off that, because according to his thing, he did. That is incredible.
No, he's been so lucky. Seen that a few times. Lucky boys.
Just remember, he's underfueled as well. He's underfueled expecting a safety car. If we don't get a safety car, he's buggered. Now, they've started to open up a gap, Hitman and Problemo.
Walking Chaos is reeling in gas. Slowly, but surely. Just that's the new fastest lap as well. Gas is losing a lot of time. I don't know what's happened to him.
And there you go. Leo's had Lewis the Beast. And there you go. He's gone through.
Oh!
Cockpit Jack. Is that our first bin? It is our first bin. Wait, no, it's not a bin. He's just retired in the pits.
Oh.
So, no, not been in it. Not been. He's just retired in the pits. So he must have had enough. That's what you can do if you've had enough. You just go and retire in the pits. So yeah, decided he'd had enough. He had a pretty poor race.
Well, within his rights. Yeah, he was right down the
drive through from the start line as well. He had jump started. Hitman definitely got 2 warnings there. I'm not telling. You can't tell me he didn't. Although I do find in the rain that it's actually
a little bit more lenient. Yeah.
Yeah, because because you're going slower, it doesn't sort of penalise him as much. Gem with another penalty there. He's not having a race to remember.
No, he's not.
He isn't far off Tasty though.
Tasty yet again, an underwhelming performance. Cheesy will not be happy with that at all.
What's happened?
Oh, he's picked up a bunch of penalties there. 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, good. No problemo. He's got Hitman all over him right now.
He does. Got the pressure right on him. Your pre-race prediction of Brownwolf is looking pretty good so
sorry,
far.
somebody didn't know what I meant by bin it. It means make a mistake. So if you crash, you've binned it.
It is quite an English thing, isn't it? Or a British thing.
That, in fairness. Jakob's also putting the pressure on Jake, by the way. I have noticed that. Just a little bit further down the order. They seem to be our main contenders. Hitman and Jakob on the back of Jake. And then you've got No Problemo, who's on the back of Walking Chaos, and Hitman on the back of him. Seems to be a little bit of a train. Jake's not far off Sevo either.
Close, tight-knit field.
Hang on a minute, he's having a go, Jakob. Oh, I thought he was having a go there. Very, very tight. He needs to get a really good drive at this final corner.
He's been very aggressive this race.
It's all about that fight. He's not using any ERS, so he must be saving it. Something.
Now would be a pretty good time.
Has he forgotten it exists?
He might have.
Still not using it. He's still not using it. This is just normal usage. So he must have forgotten it exists. That's all I can think. Because he's just not using it.
I find what you want to do, you want to use, if you've got, say, 100, you want to get it down to about 85. Keep it there. Yeah, keep using it. Small bits, frequently.
Hitman's struggling to keep with Problemo now, which is interesting.
Hitman is not having
I think
he's not doing well.
Gem's cut past Tasty, by the way. I did say to keep an eye on that move.
Nice from Gem. I think that
might
have been an incident from Tasty.
No, they were only 2 or 3 seconds apart when I was looking.
He's just,
he's not looking comfortable at all.
No. I think he's got no front wing. He's not coming in. Let's stick with it.
He's got a full front wing on my screen, Tasty has.
Oh.
I think he's just struggling.
Ooh. Brownwolf had a little bit of a twitch there. He's lost a huge chunk of time to Gaz.
Yeah, Gaz is right on him suddenly. So now we're going to see a fight from the lead. This is what Gaz has been nursing his ERS for. Because, hang on a minute, Brownwolf has got absolutely none.
He's got none, yeah. He's using all of it. Down this straight.
How many stops do you reckon this is on them? Into just 1 or 2? I think this could be a 2-stop.
JKR's in the pits.
Yeah. Must have got damage of some description. Tasty with a 3-second penalty.
Just adding to his woes.
I'm so impressed there hasn't been a safety car at this point.
It's been brilliant, especially in the wet. I think we'd had, what, 2 safety cars yesterday by this point?
We had 5. 5 in total.
Yeah, but by this point.
And they weren't... We had a VSC after the first lap, on the first lap. And we had a full safety car on lap 4, and another one on 7.
Yeah.
So it must have been 3 by now. Might be slightly rough on those, by the way, but it's something like that. Yeah, Gaz is now on the back of Brownwolf. He just wants to keep it with him, if anything. Penalties are certainly going to play a factor here, aren't they?
It's a great job from those top 8.
Oh, and Hitman's finally had no problemo, by the way.
He has. He's been working that for quite a few
while.
laps. Yeah.
All the laps we've been racing, he's been practically teasing this.
No problem. He's not going to give that up. Though.
Oh, no problemos into the pits. Lots of people into the pits.
2 stop all the way, I think. Yeah.
It must be a 2-stop, clearly, because you wouldn't pit now if it was a 1-stop.
No.
Unless you're damaged. Let me just see if there's damage on these cars.
Nope.
Nope. So it is just the normal stop time, and there's a lot of people pitting. So it must just be normal stop time. Also, is it going to full wets at some point, do you reckon? It's starting to rain.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of them starting to struggle, I think. Lose a bit of grip, so it might be full wets in a bit, if it carries on like this.
Maybe that's why it's 2-stop. It's medium. It's not mediums, it's
inters and then wets. Yeah.
Medium wets to wets.
Stick a medium stint in the middle.
But yeah, these front 2 are out in their own little zone, their own little bubble right now, aren't they?
It was just Brownwolf all by himself, and now he's got Gaz for company.
Well, Brownwolf has gone very wide, very, very wide. Gaz now has got himself a time penalty for doing that.
How crucial could that be?
But he is really, really within range now.
Oh, Brownwolf loses he struggled there every lap. I've been looking. He has a twitch there. I think he's too eager to get the power down.
And here we go. Surely this is Gaz.
Gaz is going to use up that ERS he's been storing.
And here we go. Are we going to have the chance to see an overtake? Walking chaos.
He's gaining.
Pits, by the way.
He's reeling him in.
He's really
is it enough? Oh, last of the late breakers.
Oh, and it's
a bit of argy-bargy. Who's going to come out on top on this one? I don't know. It's side by side.
Oh,
a little bit more contact.
Side. You couldn't be more side
Oh, they're
side
bumping all the way down the straight.
I think Gaz has surely got this.
He's got the inside line. But now he's on the outside. He's on the outside again.
Side by side. This is unbelievable. We're being treated here, guys.
He's still on the outside. He's going to concede it.
Gaz has run out of track.
He's going to have to concede that one. That was absolutely brilliant.
That was.
Even with all that fighting now, still a good chunk of time to the next car behind.
Well, they lost a second to Hitman in that battle.
Still 3 seconds though.
I
wonder who is going to pit first.
Yeah, one of them is going to have to pit.
I think Brownwolf is struggling more than Gaz, I'd say.
Yeah, it looks it.
Every lap that
again, he has that little twitch.
Yeah. I think it might be his time. No, he's staying out, and Gaz is coming in.
And it's Gaz is coming in. Yeah, I think that's the right call.
I think the undercut might work in his favour.
Yeah. Jesus had a 3-second penalty.
We've got a yellow flag.
Is it for nothing?
A little bit of an instant.
It's for nothing.
Leo, I think. Nope. Lam Royale. Sammy getting in a bit of a tussle.
He is. Let's keep an eye on Sammy. See if he can have a go at Lam Royale here. We'd love to see it. Pit-wise, there's a lot of people pitting. And Fozy's binned it,
And
I think.
that is a bin, yeah.
Is that going to be a safety car, though?
Will this? It's a VSC.
Virtual safety. It's a virtual safety car, so that's going to slow everybody down. Has that now played into Gaz's hands? Because Brown Wolf is not at the pits yet. It's whether he can get to the pits or not.
I think this will actually really help Brown Wolf. He has to unleash those new tyres. This could be absolutely. This is just what Brown Wolf needs. He's got a pit now, surely.
If he gets there and it's still VSC, then yeah. Gaz is going to be kicking himself. He stayed out another lap.
Oh, that's a
drive-through. Oh, it's a drive-through for Sevo. Oh, he just can't keep away from the penalties, can he?
He's up in a really good position as well. I'd be mightily disappointed with that.
There's a car out on the start-finish straight, by the way.
Yeah, there goes Brown Wolf.
Yeah, we lost. There's a dead car at turn 1 as well, by the way.
Cheesy.
And Hitman and Brown Wolf are into the pits, which means Gaz.
Cheesy's binned it.
Yeah, as well, but
On
it's
the
not a full
straight.
safety car. I think Gaz is going to come out behind his teammate as well.
Where
it's
is
all gone
Brown
wrong for
Wolf
Gaz.
going to come out? Oh, this is going to be close. Now he's got him.
Oh my god. Has Gaz got him? Has Gaz got him?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. No, he hasn't. Oh!
He's had it, man, no problem, but he's right up
They're
the
not racing
chuff.
yet. Are they racing now?
Yeah.
They are. Look at that. It's like,
What's even more argy-bargy between these two? They've been going at
no
it.
problemo is racing with these guys, by the way.
Just
He's
walking
also
chaos.
racing, so no problemo.
Sneakily snuck
And Walking
through.
Chaos, he's got past them all. Because he's also pitted. So this is amazing to see that now that Gaz and Brown Wolf have lost out on the lead.
Walking chaos has come from nowhere.
And Hitman's off the back of these. So, and Jake's just there as well, as is Jakob. So the top 7 are all separated by less than like 5 seconds.
Oh, this is exactly what we were after.
Gaz is losing time now to Brown Wolf. And Brown Wolf is looking like he's on some charge for Walking Chaos. He's like, this is my win.
I wanna
Excuse
be
me,
in
Walking.
pole. I've led this race since the beginning. This is mine.
Yeah, absolutely. Is he going to have his little twitch?
No, he didn't this time.
Tasty not giving up, by the way. He's staying with them.
Reaping the rewards of the fresh tyres.
Gaz is now going to start putting the pressure on.
Brown Wolf is dumping his ERS. He's very fruitful
What are
with
the
his
pens?
ERS.
Somebody's asking about the pens. So, stop-wise, everybody's done a stop.
All bar
A
3.
minimum of 1. Penalties, it's 3 seconds to this top 7 at max. So not really going to come into contention. I imagine Brown Wolf, Walking Chaos and Hitman are probably close anyway. Certainly Hitman from watching him. There's a yellow
Gem
flag
was taken,
somewhere.
having an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all over the place.
Is that going to distract any of these drivers? Certainly where he's coming out now, this could potentially. Gem doing the honourable thing though and getting out of the way, which is nice to see.
It's good from him. I think Gem's a reserve, isn't he?
He is. Oh,
I'll put him in the good
wide
books.
from Brown Wolf. Jakob's starting to put the pressure on Jake, by the way.
Gaz has got right back on the back of Brown Wolf.
Yeah. Brown Wolf will not want to battle with Gaz. He'll be thinking, I want Walking. Anyway. But they are going to have to stop a second time. There's no way they're going to the end here.
No.
So we've got another round of pits yet, which will mix things up.
Yeah,
No problem,
we're not even halfway.
Jody, apologies, I didn't have them up. Gem was taken as retired.
James.
Is that a full safety car?
It
It is. It's
is.
a full safety car. Full safety car. We finally got one. I'll tell you, if you're
Everyone
breathing
has
a
already
sigh of
picked,
relief
so I don't
right
think
now.
we'll see anyone else
It would have
going.
been Chizu, but Chizu's not here. So, that's a bit of a shame. He would have been sighing it. So, there's a drive-through penalty.
Speeding on
For
the
Lam
safety
Royale,
car.
speeding on safety car. Yeah. Question is, do any of these drivers pit here? Let's look at tyre.
A lot of them are. I'm surprised, even though they've just pit.
I mean, they are further down, but you wouldn't expect these top guys, would you?
Not at all. There's no point. They're on brand new tyres.
Surely you wouldn't see that.
These are 4 laps old, but even then, is it worth it?
They don't have 3 sets of inters, though, from my maths.
It's
They
2,
only get
isn't
2
it?
sets.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that when they do this next pit, how they're going to drive.
It's going to be really interesting.
At the
I'd be
end.
very surprised if any of these guys pit.
I'm watching. I'm going to say we'll get on board with Walking Chaos. I wouldn't expect any of them to.
No, and they're not. Gaz. Oh, Gaz thought about it.
They tried to goad each other in, I think. Trying to trick each other to
A
go.
little bit of mind games.
And the only person that maybe have a think to do it would be maybe Lam Royale. I know the gap behind him's only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's not enough, is it? I thought he was 18 seconds to drift. Then I'd say, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Mr. Beast maybe could have snuck in, but I don't think it would have done him any good.
Don't think it's worth it, is it?
Not worth it at all.
It's going to be certainly interesting later on this. Oh, I'm yawning, not at you guys, not at the race, I promise.
It's so boring.
I'm so bored. I want something to happen. We've had those races before where literally nothing happens.
We have. And this is not
I
it.
am a little bit jealous of the Tier 1 commentator yesterday, admittedly. They got a bloody treat. There's a crash every lap nearly.
Carnage.
It was just
Absolute carnage.
I think, do you know what it's time for, David?
Is it a restoration donut? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Very nice. It won't be coming in yet. I reckon we've got another lap yet. Bit of a shame for Tasty. He's over a lap down already. So
Yeah. He's having a nightmare this season. He's having an absolute nightmare. I think he just hasn't got to grips with the new game. You know, someone who's come down from Tier 1, you'd expect to be near the front. But, he's having a bad one.
not sure why I'm watching Lamb Royale.
Why not? Pork chop.
Blitz has said Travis is Homer, Leo is Marge, and David is Mo.
Mo?
I'd have said you're more like Krusty the Clown. Oh, Sivo's pitting.
I don't know from a bartender. Yeah.
I don't think
Why
it'll
is
come in this
Sivo
lap
pit?
yet. No, I don't think it's going to come in this lap though. When we watch this restart, I want to watch it towards the back because I reckon Chaos is going to do the same sort of chaos start that we had yesterday, where it slows them down. Do you remember the jump I got because of it?
Did Sivo pit just then
He did, yes.
to try and keep the safety car out for longer and maybe try and run these to the end?
Ooh, that's a good shout.
Because I see no other reason for him pitting.
That is a tasty idea. We know how good Sivo is at keeping his tyres well in. He's done it
We
before.
do, yeah.
That could be a genius move. He doesn't have to pit again. That could be absolutely genius. Only one way to
It's
find
not
out.
coming in, so it is going to stay out for another lap.
Yep. Sivo couldn't catch up in time.
He's not in a hurry to.
He's not in a hurry at all. He wasn't speeding at all. But it's wet. It's safety car, so he potentially has the thing obtained to him to keep pace anyway. Chaos gets a penalty under safety car. How's he managed that?
That
Oh,
is
that's
corner cut.
frustrating.
That's a corner cutting one. 3 seconds.
Oh, that's a frustration. Yeah, in fairness, if you look down, Sivo's going to have a lot fresher tyres.
He is
He could
in
go to
no
the
hurry
end.
to catch up. I'm pretty sure he's doing what I said.
I mean, is this against the rules, though? To just hold yourself like this? Keep the safety car out?
I don't. It's not in the rules, is it?
It's not.
It might be after this, but it's not at the moment. I'm pretty sure.
It's only one for the stewards to look at, isn't it?
I think he's close enough now where he has to come onto the back. So that extra lap could pay dividends.
Absolutely. Maybe it's a little bit of playing with the rules. But
Interesting to see
caught
that
up
one.
now. There's no way around it now. Saying
It'll be interesting to see what effect that has.
he's definitely keeping his tyres to the end, isn't he?
You see some of these guys now. You look at the tyre age on some of them now.
They're gonna have to pit.
7-8
Like-
laps on some of them.
Safety car's in this lap.
See, there's a brand spanking new. Oh, has he made a bold play to try and get himself back in the point?
I think he has, in fairness. I think he's done this just because he knows, actually, I can go to the end. He's still going to have to go quite quick because he's going to have traffic ahead of him. He's going to have to get past, isn't he?
15 laps, 16 laps, I
Let's
think.
get ourselves to the start and walking. Has blasted straight away. Not the start I expected.
Jakob picking up a penalty.
Gaz is right on the back of Brown Wolf. Brown Wolf is right on the back of Walking Chaos. Are we going to see a move here by the end of the straight? It's looking likely. Walking Chaos is under pressure. But Brown Wolf didn't quite have enough. Oh, and no problemo. That has gone very deep. That might lose him some position.
Oh, no, he's
We'll
just
certainly put him
saved
under
it.
pressure from Hitman.
And Jaco are.
And these front three are already starting to pull away.
Bit of a gap in
Shane
there already.
got Lamb Royales and Jakob side by side.
Switching back and forth. Oh, this is close, this is close. Good move from Lamb.
That position. And Shane there's also managed to get ahead. Leo's dropping down the order because, well, he's an AI. And Tasty's also a lap down, so dropping down the order. And Sivo's already up to 13th, so I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Let's get back towards the front, 'cause that's where the action is. Jakob still having a go at Lam Royale, by the way. Sivo getting himself a penalty, though. Last thing he wants.
It could be detrimental to his little scheme. No problem. He's
treated for this to an absolute race and a half.
just rolling
Just
back
so hard
on
to overtake.
front three. Do a little bit of a gap there. You could see Gaz go for Brownwolf here. Walking Chaos is going to be under it. I think he's just about got enough room.
Gaz just not making enough time here, to be honest.
It's going to stay as it is. But Lam Royale and Jakob are still going at it. Side by side again.
Yeah, and Lam Royale and Jakob are just not giving up this fight. Jakob's had a much better exit, so they're going to be side by side again. Oh, what an exit. He's left Lam Royale in the dust.
In the dust.
Get back to this Brown Wolf and Walking Chaos battle, because
Oh, Lam Royale rear-ended Jakob. That was a late break. I wonder if he's got any damage from that. I don't think he has.
No, he's not showing any on the MFD for me. Nice and tidy around that bit there. There is certainly a bit of a gap opening because Lam Royale's definitely got damage. Look at him.
He has to drive through.
Oh, and Shane's bent it. Is that a full safety car again? It could be.
It is.
Full safety car. Full safety car. There you go.
That is, I think that will be a saving grace for a couple of these guys who are on 10-lap old tyres. I think we'll see them come in now.
Absolutely. Poor Lamb did so well to get from 19 to where he is. Yeah, Lamb's not had a fun time, and now he's gonna have to put a new front wing on as well, I think. And there's pits from all the front guys.
Yeah.
So this is gonna mix up the order a lot.
Except
And
Brown
is this
Wolf.
where Sevo takes the lead? Because
On
Sevo now
Hitman.
can go to the end.
He can, yeah.
So this is played incredibly
It's
well.
paid
For
off.
Sevo. I'd even say that Rambalorian and Harley could go to the end.
Just about, yeah. Interesting that Brown Wolf and
Certainly.
Hitman stayed out.
Yeah.
The tyres a few laps older. And they do that. That'll be 21 laps on those tyres. You gotta think they got to pit again, surely.
It's going to be such an interesting end. I don't know who wins this now.
It's all up in the air, but Sevo's given himself a great shot.
The other thing as well is Leo's now gapped Gaz and Walking Chaos. And Tasty's got himself a drive-through.
If I was him, I'd just, just roll in the pits and
As is Lamb Royale as well. He's also got himself another
accept my
drive-through.
fate. Yeah.
Lamb Royale's got a drive-through as well, so... Oh, it's just
What
not
was looking like a
time.
promising race for him is...
Yeah.
It's not going to be, I don't think. Yeah, another surprise. We've got Gaz all the way down in 9th.
Well, because of the pit. Remember,
Yeah, still
Walking
quite a
Chaos
few spots.
and Gaz have pitted for the final time. Whereas everybody else ahead of them potentially might need to pit again. Apart from Sevo, I think Sevo might be the only one who doesn't need to.
Yeah.
We'll see about Rambalorian and Harley.
Gaz
That's
will
a
not
bit
like
touch and go.
Leo wedged in between him and Chaos.
No, he will not at all. And Tasty, by the way.
Yep. But I think Tasty will ghost.
On the start doesn't mean that you can get past him straight away. Look at Leo, he's trying to get past Tasty. He can't.
It's so dangerous to try and warm your tyres. You can just lose it so easily.
Look at that, Leo wants to get past Tasty but can't.
No.
Second safety car of the day, 13 laps left.
We've lost 5 drivers.
Much better than yesterday though.
4 to crashes. Cocky Jack had enough.
Just doing some maths. If he'd stayed in and one more driver crashes, he would get points. Yeah, so saying imagine Lamb didn't have a quali ban, absolutely. But he got a quali ban for a reason. It's a punishment, and that's the point.
Yeah.
It's like
It's there
you don't
for a
get a
reason.
quali ban you don't get a quali ban just because you're looking a bit quick, so we're gonna put you at the back of the grid. That's not quite how it works.
Even in the race here now, he shot himself in the foot a couple of times. We've got another drive-through to serve after the safety car. I think he'll dive in now. Get out of the way.
Well, if it's
We
a
hop
safety
back to
car,
the front. Yep.
I'll have to hop back to the front. To Brown Wolf, who's now going to start to be under pressure from Hitman.
Will he bend it? We'll wait to the
So
line.
Chaos is mad at no problem in the general chat.
He's gone for it, but he's lost it a little bit. They've found a little bit of space. Ammy's had a poor getaway. There's a huge gap.
So Gaz is right on the back of Leo, by the way. Somebody's been disqualified from the session.
That's Sevo.
What for?
What's happened there?
Oh my word, what's happened there? Something must have happened.
He quit?
Yeah, that's... No, he's got disqualified. I saw the disqualification pop up. I didn't see what for. I'm going to have to backtrack on the stream to find out.
I'll pop in the race director, see if I can see anything. Oh my god, the track limit warnings. This list goes on forever. Blocking the pit lane. He must have spun.
He must have spun, yeah.
Oh, that's a shame for Sivo. He'd done a great job to get himself back in contention.
Absolutely. So Harley and Rambalori are now in a great position to win. Walking Chaos is also there, but surely Brown Wolf and Hitman aren't going to be able to go to the end.
Yeah.
And also with the tyre wear, surely they're going to start to slow down as well. It's going to be a really interesting end to the race. Gaz is still trying to get past
It'll
Leo.
be furious. Walking Chaos has
Leo's
gone
all
off
over the
into
back of Sammy.
distance.
And here goes Leo on Sammy. And here goes Gaz on Sammy.
I mean, he's being mobbed.
And here goes Gaz on Leo.
Gaz
Can he get a double overtake? And there goes No Problemo as well.
He's sticking his nose in.
Yep. And Gaz has got past Leo there, and No Problemo's going to get past Leo.
And No Problemo snuck through behind him.
Yeah, look at that.
He's just following Gaz through. Is he going to get Gaz?
Gaz! Oh my!
No, not quite. That was great from No Problemo. They're just to follow him through and sneak right through.
Leo and Jake. Jake's there. Jakob. And Jake's been hit
Poor
by the
Sammy.
rear end
Sammy
by
is
Jakob.
down in 11th. Been absolutely mobbed there.
There goes Jakob past Jake. I'd love to know why Sivo, if Sivo span it.
Yeah, me too. Leo was having an absolute nightmare there.
There goes Jakob on the back of Leo. I think Jakob's going to have Leo as well. Hitman and Brown Wolf are pulling away, by the way, from Harley.
A little bit. Bramwell's got a bit of gap.
Gaz will be happy, though, because he's managed to get back in with Walking Chaos now. He's got to catch him, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He seems to be doing, if you look at the timings.
Yeah, this little train down the straight's not going to help. But they're slowing each other in the corners. So he should come up on the back of them in maybe at the end of this lap, I'd say.
I would say that maybe Rambalorian and Harley are a bit higher up than they should be, maybe.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. And their tyres are a fair bit older, as well as Brown Wolf and Hitman.
Really, right now, Gaz is on for P1 because Walking is a reserve. So,
It's true. Will Brown Wolf and Hitman try and go to the end?
I think they're gonna. I don't see why they pit now.
They've got to commit.
They can't pull out a gap, can they? They've got to commit to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Walking nearly lost it. That's going to be Gaz is only nearly a second off now. And Jakob's still on the back of Leo, by the way.
Rambalorian is hanging on in there, so is Harley.
For the very wide line.
Keeping pace.
So if Chaos is upset, just refer him to either report an incident or to new FIA, because there's two ways of making tickets.
Double trouble.
There goes No Problemo, quickest lap of the race.
Let him go, yeah. Flying.
Starting to chase Gaz down. That's not the pressure Gaz wants.
Because he's putting pressure on him.
Is he burning his ERS? He is, but
Still got a good chunk.
He's right on the back of Gaz. Look at this. Oh,
Ooh,
he's giving Gaz a little bit
a
of a bargey there. Give him a little bit of a love
Chaos
tap.
has had Rambalorian.
Absolutely, and we were expecting it to happen. But Gaz will now want to get past as soon as possible. He doesn't want this pressure from behind him. No Problemo is racing him for position at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, what point are we going to see Brown Wolf and Hitman struggling, do you reckon? Lap 33 or 4? Or is it going to be earlier than that?
I'd say lap 30. They might even be starting to struggle now. 12 laps. I think we saw them struggle on that first in about 12, 13 laps.
I mean, the gap is starting to come down if you watch it.
Yeah. I think they'll already be starting to struggle, I think. Still got another 9 laps to go yet.
Gaz has got No Problemo all over the back of it.
You can get a good exit in, no problem.
Get to
You can have him
tyres,
down
No
there.
Problemo's
He's
equal
right
on
up to the back
tyres.
of him.
I know, I think this is Gaz losing this position.
Gaz has got less
Gaz, no
ERS. No problem. It's not using his.
It's
He's
so
just
tight
waiting
between the top group.
patiently.
And Jakob's all over the back of Leo as well, just a slightly further
Another little nudge.
Rambalorian's now going to start slowing Gaz down, which is going to make him more susceptible to No Problemo.
What if No Problem is just sort of sitting back, maybe hoping for Gaz to make a mistake?
You might know Gaz's history then.
Gaz does have a history of it. Is he going to be too eager to try and get past Rambalorian?
Yeah. Well, in fairness, if he can get past Rambalorian, he's got a blocker, hasn't he? Almost.
Oh, and that's if No Problem he doesn't do the same trick as he did last time and
Also,
just follow him through.
Walking Chaos is right on the back of Harley now. Oh, and Gaz gets another penalty. It's the last thing he wants. Rambalorian's gone very wide. Is that a
Yeah, I
defensive
think Gaz
move?
has got him. Oh.
Well,
I'm recording that one.
can I write that down?
Yeah, I got it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Rambalorian will put a ticket in rather than just having to do this. But what's your thoughts on that, David? Everybody, that's David's
That's
thoughts.
my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Yeah. What are your
Get back
thoughts on that?
War. I'm not a steward. I don't have to give my thoughts. I don't give my thoughts on these because I'm the league owner. It's only right for me to give my thoughts on these. You know that.
Anyway, we're racing. Let's go.
Mint Elephant. We've got some reactions. Damn Gaz. Mint Elephant saying interesting tactics. So it's certainly been some reaction from the chat. The Bottas tactic. Okay, that was good. Oh, Walking Chaos there.
He's really trying to get past him now. Yeah.
Go for usually.
He's losing
Walking
touch
Chaos
with the
has
front
got
ones.
rear
Yeah.
end. Oh no, Gaz is going to be right on the back of him.
Oh, you don't
What's
want
that
Gaz
mean?
on the back of you after that.
The one where it goes, ha ha ha, I'm in danger. That one.
He is in danger.
He's got a Merc engine.
They want to get past Hardy because he doesn't want to lose touch with his front two.
Mercedes wants to know your location.
Yeah.
Right.
40% finish.
So Hitman is closing the gap on Brown Wolf, but Harley's blocking Walking from getting involved. We're at 30 I don't think he's going to catch them.
He's got to get past Harley now. It's up.
No Problemo. He's lost touch now with Gaz. Gaz has run out of ERS though.
He's got zilch.
When in doubt, pit maneuver.
I feel sorry there for Rambalorian.
It'd be interesting to see what Rambalorian says on the
good
back.
points. I don't know if he's a reserve. He might be.
He is a reserve.
Yeah. Still, that will hurt.
It's usually the other way around. Walking Chaos is properly being held up now. Gaz is now on the back of these.
Yeah.
And No Problemo will be on the back, who's also in race contention.
Leo's not too far away. Although his tyres are going to be shocking.
13 laps old. Yeah, the 15 lap tyres. Oh, Gaz has spun!
He's held it.
He's got himself back in. I think No Problemo is going to have him on the outside.
That's his challenge for Walking Chaos down here, and he's got No Problem all over him, side by side.
He hasn't got the ERS to defend this.
He can't fight this now.
When in doubt, can you check warnings? Yes, I can. Let's just watch this battle first, see how Gaz does. But Gaz has now lost another position.
Well, he's sent it. That's a bit...
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
In fairness, I as much as that might have been a deep send, he did hold it.
He did.
I don't think we can complain about that one. That was a great move, if anything.
It was bold. It was bold.
No Problemo's going to have him here, though. Look at this.
He's out of ERS now, completely. That's the battle of the no ERS boys. Gaz is not giving it up. It's argy-bargy.
It's time for bumper cars. And Leo's there now with no problemo. Gaz is holding everybody up.
Oh, this is going to get feisty through here. I mean, Jakob is right at the back of Leo as
No
well.
problemos reserves. We still, regardless of him being a reserve, obviously we still want him to. Oh, Gaz, and he loses it. That'll have an end of the race for him.
This has brought Jakob on the back of Leo and Leo on the back of Problema.
Walking Chaos is now still trying to get back past Harley, and he can't. I don't think he's not going to have enough time to catch those other two.
No,
Harley's done an Alonso.
Oh, what's happening?
No problemo, and Ultra battling side by side.
Oh,
and Jakob then hits into the rear end
well
because
from
of it.
Leo.
Oh, Jakob's spinning!
He saved it. JKR just sluck through.
Hello, Mazik. Nice to see you. Let's get the warnings up. Sorry, everybody.
Chaos just cannot get past.
Oh, goodness. It's going to be a while for this one. There's only way to do it for each driver. Oh, there is. What am I saying? So, if we look at Brown Wolf, he is on 2 warnings. 1 more warning, he gets a penalty. We're at 1 warning only for Hitman. 2 warnings for Hitman as well, so he's 1 warning off a penalty.
Breaking news, Chaos has got past Harley.
We've got 2 warnings as well for walking, I believe, as well. And he has, yep. Harley
At
is
last.
2 warnings as well, Harley is. So it's lots of drivers ready to get another penalty. Gaz is on another warning. So he's got 2. He's got 1 in the bank he can use. Alright, we're looking at tyres. Let's get the penalties up because that's where it's going to start to matter now. Gaz is right on the back of Harley. He's going to want to get past quickly. He does not want to do a Walking Chaos. Walking Chaos is starting to close that gap very quickly, by the way.
Yeah.
Like super duper quick.
Those tyres now. Harley's been helping them out, but now he's been unleashed. He can use them. This guy's going to get Harley as well.
Yeah,
I think he is. Oh, Jakob's out.
Yeah, speeding in the pit lane. He's DNF'd. He must have hit the wall. Oh, and Harley's not giving that position up on Gaz. Look at that.
There goes Chaos. Picks up a penalty.
Said he was only 1 off. So I think this is between Hitman and Brown Wolf, and they're both on one warning each.
Yeah.
Left. So it's the battle of the warnings now. But even if they get past them, too many penalties for Chaos and Gaz. Gaz is going to get 3rd here. Or 4th, in fairness, with Harley behind him. Needs to pull a nice big gap on Harley.
Well, Jakob's AI rejoin the race.
Yeah, it's not Jakob's fault though.
Nope.
Problemo getting himself up to 15 seconds of penalties. Not going so well there in that regard. Gaza for podium, Mazik saying. We've got a Gaza lover in here. Yeah, Jakob's retired.
He's still racing. Oh no, it's done.
Gaz is starting to drop. Is he closing that gap, or is it sort of saying? Is it saying? Walking Chaos is now on the back of Hitman.
Holding, yeah.
Look at this. Those tyres must be absolutely grim.
Yeah. Harley was their saving grace, but he's out of the way now.
I think he has saved them from losing though.
Yeah.
Either way, and Ultra F1's got past Harley by the way as well now. So that's great if you're Gaz, because that means that there's going to be a gap, because Leo's a reserve as well. So
yeah, it's good from Hitman. You don't need to fight this.
Hitman does not need to fight this, absolutely.
I think you want to stay right on the back of Chaos in case, Chaos getting past Brown Wolf has a bit of an incident. He can slip through maybe.
I think both of these could potentially get a 3-second penalty, so it could spice things up. If they get the 3-second penalty, Hitman and Brown Wolf here, Walking could pull away 3 seconds.
He could, yeah.
Be interested to see whether Gaz is allowed pass by his teammate. And Leo's crashed. It's a big crash. Car? It can't be this late. Can't be this late, sadly. Right in the middle of the track as well, though. Bloody hell. So yeah, if it was later in the race, earlier in the race maybe. Oh, and no problemo. It looks like he hit the back of Harley, and of Jake, sorry, and he went into the wall. Jake did. And yeah, Gaz has got past Hitman. I think Hitman's let him have it.
Yeah, he doesn't need to fight these guys at all.
All over the back of Brown Wolf.
To have them both comfortably. He can keep his nose clean.
There you go. He surely got this position now.
Ooh, this could get interesting between these two.
No, Brown Wolf doesn't give it up.
No, he's not going to give it up.
He wants to cross the line first. Also, as it stands, Tasty's getting points, by the way.
That is true. Well done to him for sticking in there.
Also done quite well on penalties.
Only 3 seconds, yeah. Getting out of the way there as well.
Yeah. Gaz is right on the back of them. I didn't realise how close Gaz had got.
Yeah.
Gaz can surely... I mean, Brown Wolf is going to be a sitting duck on this straight.
Sure. Chaos hasn't had a good exit. Is he close enough?
There goes Gaz. Gaz hasn't got enough ERS.
No. I think it's going to stay the way it is. Unless Chaos has a late dive. He's looking.
He's setting himself up for that next straight, isn't he, really?
He is, yeah. Get a good exit. Which he has. He made a little bit of contact on Brown Wolf. I think he's going to have him there. Oh. You can't ever take through the car, mate.
You can try.
Yeah, he might incur some penalties.
Oh, he's
really pushing.
there goes
Gaz just slipped
Gaz
through.
gone through.
That was very sneaky.
Wait, this is bad. We're all side by side through
I know
here.
they hit. Gaz is not going to give it up. Yeah,
and
that's
he's
his
gone.
own fault.
Oh,
He was trying to be
that's a
too
shame.
nosy. He put his nose where it didn't belong.
And he re-entered very dangerously as well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Brown Wolf is just fighting for everything. This is perfect for Hitman. Roll up on the back.
Gaz has gone alongside. Oh! He crossed the line first. It wasn't Gaz anyway.
Yeah.
Gaz drops down.
He will hang on to third though, won't he?
He will. He will hang on to third. Well, depending on what the stewards say.
Yeah.
Chaos crashing across the line. Maybe the stewards will give him a grid place penalty.
Rip Ramballoy.
Maybe he'll give him a penalty for next race. It's really up to them, isn't it? So
It is up to them, yeah.
yeah, Rambalorian. He's done a good job. Oh, Gaz says, "Let's go." I have a clip of that. It wasn't my fault, trust me. Gaz says it wasn't his fault, so. Some interesting noises there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. F1ABEEZ getting himself points. That's just tasty as well, which is good to see. Keeps it on the track, gets the reward.
Good from him. Who knows? That could be the catalyst. Bit of confidence to point on the board.
You might have finished last on the track, but you're not last overall. There were 20 drivers and you finished in the top 10. So...
Yeah.
And there we go. And also, great shout out to Brown Wolf and Hitman, not getting any penalties.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I mean, it is easier in a way not to, but still. So our rundown is Brown Wolf, Hitman, and Gaz getting the top 3. We'll be getting them in for the interviews in a minute. I'm not going to run through everybody. I'll run out of breath. But 20 drivers today. I'd love to know about Steve-O. I'm scrolling for you now, mate. Oh, no, I don't need to screenshot. It's all being recorded. I'll take the pictures from the stream in a minute. Put them in the chat.
Yeah.
I think Gaz might be talking about the incident at the end there, by the way, Harvey, not the incident halfway through the race.
Oh.
Yeah. To fish first you must finish. What's the fishing got to do with it, Tasty?
Wait, what happened?
He said to fish first, you must finish. Don't you mean to finish first? You must finish.
Yeah, where did the fish come into it?
Surely, where did the fish come into it? That's what I want to know. We'll be losing Problemo, Lamb Royale, Walking Chaos, and Rambalorian. So Tasty will go up to 8th off my maths.
4 reserves.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're more than a point. That's 4 in the bag.
4 for Tasty. You can't complain of that if you're Tasty. Right, well, let's get in. Let's get Gaz in. He finished 3rd. Let's get him in. He's gonna get a nosebleed with P8. This is Tasty. We'll get Gaz in. Then
We should
we'll
get Tasty
Hitman
in.
Then we'll get... Hello, Gaz. Make sure your audio is included.
Good evening.
Good evening. P3, how you feeling?
Well, it's a good result. I mean, yeah, it's podium. There's not really much more. I mean, I was kind of hoping for maybe P2 or a win, but you know, a podium's a podium, I think.
Absolutely. How did you feel after qualifying?
Oh, I felt shit. I really thought I could get it on pole, but you saw with Hitman and me, we just couldn't set a lap together. It kept invalidating. It was
Horrid time.
fun.
Pressure got to you. What lap was it, David, of the incident? Just out of interest. Have you got it written
I
down?
have a very good reason for that. Because there won't be any penalties.
Okay. What was the incident? You know what incident we're talking about?
You're talking with Rambalorian?
Yeah, correct.
Yes, his internet was atrocious. His car was all over the place. I recorded it because I knew I watched the stream.
Yeah, on our stream, it just looked like you just wiped him. But if his internet that's absolutely fine. If you've got a clip proving it, then there's nothing we can say. But as you know, we're just giving our live reaction at the time. We don't get to see your view, which could always be different. Also, incident at the end there. I don't know if you noticed it. You probably didn't. With Chaos. Any comment on that?
Side by side. Okay, maybe I'm partially to blame, sort of. I mean, I went for a dive, but he should have ceded the position in my mind. He tried to go side by side through S section, and it just won't work, will it? I was on the line.
I just wanted your opinion on it. That's all. I'm not accusing or anything. I promise. just nice to get your opinion. But congratulations on P3. We're going to jump on to the next interview.
Cool.
Enjoy it.
I'm going to stay in the party. So don't mind me. Just going to not include my audio.
Well, Hitman, see if he joins. Have invited him. Potentially might not join. Do I have Brown Wolf as a friend? Obviously not. Looks like Hitman isn't going to join. I've given it a try, but it doesn't look like he's going to. So next is Brown Wolf. 1 second while I get Brown Wolf. Our race winner. My prediction to win, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
You did, you nailed it.
I did.
Who did I say? I can't remember.
Why are you trying to call me, Gaz, on Discord? That Problemo guy was the Jade Chart. Oh, brilliant. You'll have to ban him then, Harvey. No choice around it, is there, really?
What happened?
The Problemo guy was one of the academy drivers. There's no way we can know, though, is there?
Oh, okay.
I'm not a trialist manager. That's not my area. It's their job to keep that under check, not mine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a chat. Well, I think we might have to make the lobbies closed in the future, but it looks like Brown Wolf isn't going to join us either, potentially. So, thank you, Brown Wolf, for that great interview, as well with you, Hitman. It's absolutely brilliant speaking with you. It is quite late, in fairness, so I'm not too shocked.
Yeah.
It's quite a long race. But thank you very much, everybody who watched today. I'm sure there'll be some incidents off the back of that race. Whether they're just or not, who knows? But we'll see you next week, same time. And don't forget to watch the Tier 3 race tomorrow night. You can watch that with Hypes. And, who commentates with Hypes? It is Hypes, isn't it?
Is it?
God. I think so. I think it's Hypes and TQXLO. That's and then so smooth of me. And then it's Sammy and Tom. With Sammy commenting. Oh, Brown Wolf's here.
Oh.
Ignore me. Hello, Brown Wolf. Or Tobias, as I should call you. Or Toby. Is Toby okay? No problem. Congratulations on winning. You were my call to win. I thought you'd win from the start. How are you feeling? Brilliant, no problem. And sorry, just sorting that out that problem that joined. Sorry about that. I was just completely distracted for a second. Yeah, you do know that Harley saved you. Harley basically held him up. He did an Alonso. He did a very, very good job from him. So we were saying, actually, the beginning of the season for you hasn't been as good as we thought it would be. Certainly after last season's results. So do you think this is the point that you'll kick on now and maybe make a title challenge out of it? Have you included audio, by the way, Brown Wolf?
Okay, it's done now.
There's no audio included! We'll ask those questions again, everybody, don't worry. So, we'll ask the questions again. Congratulations on the race win. I called you to win from the start. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, and I'm happy that I made the decision not to pit, because obviously I wouldn't have won the race, I don't think, but I was feeling quite confident when the people got the penalties, so yeah, I'm happy.
Absolutely, and obviously after that first safety, that second safety car, you didn't pit, as you said there. And as I was saying to you a minute ago, Harley obviously blocked it and did an Alonso.
Yeah.
Because you would have probably been caught, but the 6 seconds of penalties that you didn't have helped.
Yeah, but it was, I know, but I think he might have got away because he was on new tyres, so I was quite nervous about that.
Yeah, I think if you didn't have Harley blocking, they would have had you both. You and Hitman.
Yeah.
I think Gaz would have had you as well.
Yeah.
So Gaz has really lost out on the win because of Harley slowing everybody down. But congratulations anyway on your win.
Yeah, thanks.
I cut it short just because of the time it is. It's 9:30, which is a little bit later than usual.
Alright, yeah.
But have a great evening, mate, and we'll see you in the future weeks.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
No problem. Thank you. So, that's absolutely everything we need to run through, isn't it? I'm so tired.
Yeah.
After that, I always get so tired after these races. But thank you very much, everybody who's attended this evening. And we look forward to next week. Where are we racing next week? I don't even know. That's bad.
Baku.
Baku.
Track I actually like.
Really, I'm gonna have to practice. Well, actually, I don't mind Baku that much. I just don't like that. The section of death. You know what I mean by the section of death? The
most
castle
of the track.
section. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit unforgiving, the track, isn't it?
Yeah.
I also don't like that corner where all the drivers are actually crashing in real life as you come down the hill. That one's pretty grim.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be a good race next week. I mean, hopefully it won't be as bad as Abu Dhabi in some previous games. So, anyway, have a nice evening, everybody, and thank you very much for attending. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.